In today's video, we're going to look at yet another principle of animation, and we're going to look at timing and exactly what difference it makes to your animation. So stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel. The channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation, and if that is you, welcome, you are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. Now today we're going to look at another principle of animation, timing, and if you remember in my previous video we looked at secondary action, and so today I'm going to take that same animation. Now if you remember, the timing in that video or in that animation wasn't correct. It looked off, and today we're going to work a little bit on the timing and see what difference it makes to your animation. So if we go here, let me just drag this to the center, and if I press play, you'll see the timing isn't 100% correct. Okay, so basically we want to fix that because this almost looked like one motion, and that is not what we want to do. We want to break it up a little bit and make sure the timing is correct so that we get the correct feeling. Okay, so again what I did is I duplicated this. So let's just hide all of that, and there we go. And let's just drag this now to the center. So basically we've got exact same animation. So if I press play, there you go. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is when he goes back, I want him to pause a little. Okay, so that is basically the first thing I want to do. So let's just delete all of this and make sure we've got the correct one selected. So I want that character selected, and so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to pause him a little. Let's just select all the body parts. That's normally the first thing I like to do, and then I can see all my keyframes. There you go, and I can now drag. Okay, so he's there, and when his neck, so I want him there. I want him to pause at that moment just for a while. So what I can do now is I can copy, paste, and let's just for now drag that out. Now what I can do is now I can easily drag this to get that pause right. Okay, so I think we can maybe make it a little bit longer, and this we can make faster. Okay, so that pause, let's make that a little bit longer yet. So I think when he pauses, another thing we'll have to fix is just his head movement. That is something we'll need to fix separately. But for now, I think what I want to do is I want him to pause and then give the coffee. So I think let's just drag that, make that pause a little bit longer. But what I want him to do is also to blink his eyes, almost like he's blushing. Okay, so let's fix his head movement, because that at the moment is off and it kind of, so let's select that there, select that, cut, and then we can delete that. Okay, so right there we want his head to move there And obviously we want his eyes to look at her. He stays in that position, so we can and then when he moves, he can now look at her. Okay, so let's just have a look and see. Okay, that eye sprite isn't correct, so let's quickly fix that. Okay, and we can now go to left eye, right eye, and let's just make sure the brows is also correct. So he's now there. He goes. And right about there, we want his eyes and brows to change again. And then maybe here we can make him blink, just to make him look a bit more shy. So left eye close, right eye close, and let's do that. And we move a few frames on and we do the same. Okay, so let's have a quick look and see what this looks like now. Let's just drag this. And if we press play, we can actually make that pause a little bit longer, and maybe where he gives the coffee, we can also maybe just add some slow in, slow out. I'm not sure if I've already done that. Let's have a look. No, I haven't. So let's do that quickly, because slow in, slow out definitely makes a huge difference. And I think I need to add it here as well. Yes. So let's add the slow in, slow out, because that makes a massive difference to your animations as well. And then we see what the final animation looks like. So I think there's still a lot that can be done. Let's just drag. Okay, so maybe where he gives the coffee, we can make that a bit slower. So let's drag that. So this is basically how you just adjust your timing to make sure everything looks the way it should. I think you can pause definitely for a bit longer. So let's do that. We'll have to adjust this and that, and then obviously we'll have to adjust his head movement as well. So let's have a look and see what it looks now. It looks a little bit better. So let's just drag this down. Let's bring back the original animation without the timing. Bring it to the center, and if we compare the two now, the one looks a lot better. Now again, this is not perfect, so you'll have to play around and see. You drag those keyframes until you're happy with the timing. Like I've mentioned, I think he can pause maybe just a little bit longer because obviously he's shy. So and then there's other things you can also do. You can maybe put his hands out or his arm out with the coffee first and then he moves. So there's so many different things you can do, but this is basically how you can fix your timing. Or this is how I do it. I create my keyframes and then I can just drag everything to make sure is the timing correct. And then I just make adjustments like, for instance, the head movement, all the sprite changes, etc. But I'm sure you can see that it looks a lot better, the second one. It just adds so much more. I will actually make where he hands the coffee, I'll make that slower as well. So this is, you can see, you just play around and see how you can make everything better with your timing. So guys, that is basically it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithms. And I also would like to invite you to join my YouTube membership. There's 2 tiers, so make sure you click on that join button and to check out what tiers are available. I already have some videos, exclusive videos for my members there as well. So guys, that is it for me. I'll see you guys next week with another video. So God bless and happy animating.